What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a really exciting video here for you. We are gonna be replacing the stock wheels and tires on the EcoBoost Mustang today. It's been over a year and a half that I've been rocking these stock wheels on the car. We've done a few things to them over the last year and a half to kind of renew the look a little bit. We did a video right here where we ended up hyper dipping them for a little while. We did that in like a gloss black color, and that was pretty cool, but unfortunately it didn't last before getting nicked and chipped off and things like that. So today I've finally got the rims that I've been wanting for a long time, and I've been holding on to these for like a week and a half. I had other videos I had to make, so they've been sitting in my garage until now. So today is finally the day we're gonna throw them on the car and completely change the look of this Mustang. So, are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get to it. But first, why don't we take a moment and just appreciate the rims on the car that came stock and that we've all seen for about 70 videos already here on YouTube. Let's just take a moment and thank them for their service. Okay, that's enough. Let's get to the new ones. Are you guys ready for the unveiling here? These are the new wheels and tires going on the Mustang right now. Boom. Check these out, guys. These are the RTR Tech 7s in the charcoal gray color. These are 9.5 inches wide with a 275/35/20. Excuse me, these are 20s. Nittos. I went with the Nitto, I think the NT 555s. Yep, G2s. And yeah, I am super excited about this, guys. I mean, honestly, this has been a long time coming in getting new rims and tires for this thing. I mean, you know, it doesn't look bad the way it sits right now. I mean, I like them overall. I liked them better black, honestly. But, you know, it's time to evolve from the 18-inch wheels to a set of 20s. So I'm like I said, more than excited here, guys. I want to slap them on. I've had them for about a week and a half. And I ordered these off of American Muscle. They did end up mounting, balancing, and installing the sensors inside for me. I was able to kind of custom mate this 275 tire to the rim package, which was nice. Originally, I thought that they were just 255 option tires for these, but not the case. You can customize that. Now, something you might be asking yourself here is, Tyler, we thought you were gonna do like a gloss black, right? Because you did gloss black on the hyper dip on there. And yes, I was thinking gloss black at first. However, there's so many cars with gloss black wheels that I wanted to be kind of different. And I haven't seen too many cars, at least Mustangs in this gray color here, with gray wheels. And I think with the orange accents, there's gonna be more orange accents that I wanna do to the car. I think it's gonna really set it off in a good way, hopefully. And honestly, guys, the second reason why I haven't bought rims and tires sooner than like now is because they're expensive. I mean, in all honesty, they are. These, you guys can look them up. You know how much they cost, right? They're not the most expensive wheels and tires out there by any means. I mean, you can spend a lot more than I did. However, you know, when you start kind of thinking about different mods, tunes that, you know, you could get a Pro Tune for $300 to $500. You can get, you know, axle back exhaust for, you know, $500-600. You know, you start thinking about how many mods can I get on the car for the money you pay for rims and tires. It's a lot more, right? So it's just kind of one of those big kind of heavy hitters that just, you know, I kind of put off for a while, but I think it's gonna transform the look of the car completely. And with a few other mods that I have hanging out here ready to go on, I'm not gonna show you those here today. You gotta wait for those. I think it's gonna make for a really cool look on the Mustang. So, enough of me blabbering on here. Let's get to the install and let's show you what these guys look like on the car. Let's get started. All right, guys, we just got all 4 wheels and tires off the car. We do have the spacers, the 1-inch spacers on the car yet, obviously. I'm gonna take those off now, but little side note on those spacers, they have held up incredibly well over the last like year and a half I've had them on the car. Still get a lot of questions on that from that like first or second video I did on the channel. It was from a while back. So far, so good with these spacers, guys. Nothing to really complain about. So if you guys are, you know, curious on, you know, a long-term kind of review on them, how they're doing, this is it. They're still doing well. They're coming off the car now, but they're doing good. All right, little spacer, you're coming off today. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh God, guys, you can see my screw up here with the orange paint. Not really a screw up, but I dribbled some paint here, so I gotta get that off. However, I'm not gonna really worry about that because I might do GT 4-piston calipers up front. I looked into it and that's really not that expensive to do it, so yeah, that might be a future video. I think they would look super cool with the RTR wheels, so I don't know, we'll see. Okay, it's been like 10 minutes. I've been trying to get the wheel spacer off of the car and it's seized on there, so I'm thinking, I just had the thought, well, with the nuts removed, why don't I put the tire back on and then use that with a little leverage here to take the spacer off, and it should pull it off of the hub. All right, well, it worked. I got the spacer off. You can see that it was just kind of rusted on there. The only problem is that when I took it off, the wheel, with the force of it kind of coming off there, I didn't catch it in time. It chipped my caliper, so that kind of sucks. But like I said, we might have something in the works for that later on anyway, but yeah. So if you guys have the wheel spacers like this, or you have wheel spacers on your car and you need to get at them or change them, get them off, I mean, I'm sure you could use, you know, like a torch or something to heat it up. But this worked pretty good, besides scratching up the caliper there. I hope I don't have to do that on all 4 of these, but I probably will. So if I have to do it again, I'll film it. So the last one, I was just hitting it with this dead blow hammer here, and it started coming loose. Yes. Missed. There it is. And she's out. Okay, that's much easier than bolting the wheel back up and everything like that. So sometimes I guess you just have to mess it with a hammer. On to the next one. All right, they're all off. I'm gonna clean up these hubs a little bit just to get the rust off of there, and then we get to throwing on the new ones. The part we're all waiting for. Or at least I am. We have the hubs kind of cleaned up a little bit. I just took the wire brush to them, so everything's looking good. It is time to throw the wheels on. Oh, I can't wait. Have I said that? Have I said that a couple times? I think I have. But anyways, we're gonna roll these out. Now these tires are directional. So this guy here, let's see, direction that way. We're gonna need one. Actually, no, that'll work. I'm gonna be very careful with these guys. Before I was taking the lug nuts off like, if I scratch it, whatever. But not with these. Now these are a 35mm offset as well. These might be too nice for this car. Just kidding. Although I might be buying some new lug nuts. These are like the Gorilla lug nuts, I believe, from, what were they, CJ Pony Parts, I think I got these from. But I've taken them on and off a few times, so they're not like completely black anymore. So, I don't know, we might do that. Ooh, guys, look at that. It looks pretty good. I mean, aside from the monstrous fender gap there, it looks good. I think this is gonna look awesome once it's sat on the ground. But yeah, I'm gonna just have to be real careful about not scratching up these lug hole areas here. But yeah, guys, look at that. I still got the plastic on the RTR I gotta take off, but let me throw them on the rest of the car, and then we gotta take a look at it when it's done. Whew. Guys, look at this. The wheels, tires, they are on the car, all 4 of them, and this is how the car sits. I got them all torqued up to, what did I torque them to? Important. 150 foot-pounds, excuse me. Yes, got them all torqued up, ready to go. And I think the car sits pretty good. I did want to comment on this as well. I was going to go staggered with 10.5 in the rear with a 305 and then the 275 up front with the 9.5-inch wheel like we have on all 4 here. But I decided against that. After looking at a lot of pictures, I kind of thought that the 305 in the back on the EcoBoost might just be a little bit too much. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll regret that. But I think the 275 looks pretty good. Again, we have the S&R performance lowering spring, so that's a 1-inch drop that you see right now on the car. And I think it looks pretty good. I would like to see maybe just a little bit of a drop here, but maybe as we drive around here, since it was jacked up just a few minutes ago, it might settle just a little bit more. But guys, I'm super happy with this. It kind of has, man, I keep running into this wheel, jeez. But I'm really happy with this. It has kind of like this stealth look. I know this is not going to be everyone's taste, you know, rims, tire combinations, you know, never can please everybody, but going from the stockers over there to these, I think it really takes the car to the next level. So why don't we get you some better shots of the wheels and tires on the car in the sun so you can see them in their full glory. Let's go. Well guys, that's gonna wrap up today's video. I hope you guys like the new wheels and tires. I really do. I drove it around just a little bit just to get those kind of extra shots at the end. And so far so good. I probably will take it in for an alignment though, just to make sure we're good to go with the new setup. But so far so good. I really love the color combination on here, and I think with the other mods that I have planned, that we got a couple just sitting here in the garage. Let me know if you spot them in the video, but those are for another day. So anyways guys, I really appreciate you watching. If you aren't familiar as well, we have a giveaway going on. So once we hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm giving away a $100 gift card to either CJ Pony Parts, American Muscle, or good old Amazon. All you need to get in on that is be a subscriber. So make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.